Absolutely. It's amazing that during this walk, this 13-year walk, that you are sent a level of grace. And I call those people pools of mercy. These are people who come to water you. You know, they're just sent just for you. And they're sent, when I say just you, meaning you and your child, because you're going to go through some days where you won't know how to make it. You literally will have to remember to put one foot in front of the other because of a behavior that crops up. Or if your child is taking a medication, it could be a reaction to the medication, or it could be, run the gamut. It could be an illness. It could be, an illness in your own body. It could be a death in the family. We went through a horrific time. My father passed away 6 years ago, and my son, like I was before him, was my father's shadow. My mother called us tongue and teeth. One couldn't do without the other. And my son, for 3.5 years, looked for his grandfather. The concept of death, he didn't understand it. He did not understand where did his grandfather go. And because his grandfather was not sick and he just died suddenly, it was even more disturbing to him. He had nightmares and he would cry and he would sit and watch home videos over and over and over and ask the same question. He thought for a while that his grandfather was in the basement, and he would go downstairs calling his name. And it was devastating to see my child in that much pain and agony because he knew his grandfather. And to this day, he still asks for him. I mean, he'll tell you that, Grandpa's in heaven with Jesus. Grandpa's in heaven with Jesus, which is, his explanation for explaining the unexplainable. Like, where did he go? And sometimes he'll just say, I miss him. I miss Grandpa. Or if he sees a silver car pull up in the driveway, he'll run to the window, Grandpa, for a minute. So how do you, when you have your own grief and you have your child's grief, and sometimes the griefs are so, they're enmeshed because you know that your child is grieving.